We need some basses. Hey up, boy. Now, all the altos and basses we got, ream out the lowest notes you got. And if the low note you can't make, you can take the high part. It goes like this. Try that. And don't lose your place, because I'm singing something different. Hey up, boy, oh, I don't hear you. Hey up, boy, keep it up. Now add the high part.
Was no one's fault last night that I looked up and felt the light. Here's hoping you understand. I wanna feel like a natural man. Get up early in the morning to do what I can. You can't help no one with money if you can't with your hands. And you got to be there, brothers, yes you do. If the world is turning under you, ain't no good to sit around, bring it up or down. You got to be there, brothers, yes you do. Something ought to move you more than a pen. You don't need no school of knowledge. You got something else to lend. All the people in the world could make it better again. And it ain't easy, yes I know. It's a hard, rugged road. Don't be swindled, don't be fooled 1929. I remember that day pretty well. 1929. Run, come see Jerusalem. My God, they were talking about a storm on the island. Run, come see. My God, what a beautiful morning. Talking about a storm on the island. Run, come see Jerusalem. My God, there were 3 ships leaving out the harbor. Run, come see. The Atlanta, Pretoria. 3 ships leaving out the harbor. Run, come see Jerusalem. My God, where the settle was bound for Sandy Creek. My God, what a beautiful morning. The earth was bound for Sandy Creek. Run, come see Jerusalem. My God, where the murder was bound for the Fresh Creek. With mothers and children on board, the murder was bound for the Fresh Creek. Run, come see Jerusalem. My God, where the Pretoria was out on the ocean, swinging from side to side with waves. Pretoria was out on the ocean. Run, come see Jerusalem. My God, then a great sea built up in the northwest. My God, what a beautiful morning. A great sea built up in the northwest. Run, come see Jerusalem. My God, where the first sea hit the Pretoria. Mothers screaming and children on board. The first sea hit the Pretoria. Run, come see Jerusalem. My God, where they sank the boat down to the bottom. Mothers screaming, the children on board. Sank the boat down to the bottom. Run, come see Jerusalem. My God, there were 33 souls on the water, singing and praying to the Daniel God. 33 souls on the water. Run, come see Jerusalem. My God, now George Brown, he was the captain. He said, my children, come pray. George Brown, he was the captain. Run, come see Jerusalem. He said, now come, now witness your judgment. He said, my children, come pray. Come now, witness your judgment. Run, come see Jerusalem. Amazing grace, how sweet the sound that saved a wretch like me. Oh, I was lost, but now I'm found. Was blind, but now I see. 'Twas grace that taught my heart to fear, and grace my fears relieved. How precious did that grace appear the hour I first believed. Amazing grace, how sweet the sound. Amazing grace, how sweet that saved a wretch like me. Let's sing a wretch like me.
I've been singing this song for a long time now. But, you know, the funny thing is that I've been thinking about Lee Hayes lately because it's from Lee that I learned my favorite verse in this song. We're doing a movie of Alice's Restaurant, and old Lee come down, and he's in there singing this song. You know, the other reason I've been singing this for so long is because I love the story about the man that wrote this song. The man that wrote this song was the captain of a slave ship, and he used to sail people from Africa over to this country a long time ago. One time he was coming back this way with a boat full of people, and out in the middle of the ocean, he changed his mind, and he turned the boat around. He took everybody back home, and he sailed back to this country and started writing these songs. You know, that man might have lived a long time ago, but he's a friend of mine today. Because anybody who is not afraid to turn around is a friend of mine today. And that's not just individual people, but that's cities and towns too, states and countries and continents, worlds and planets. We can't ever let nothing make us afraid to do anything that's right. You know, that's because there's a lot of stuff in this world that needs to be turned around. But the funny thing is that if you can't do it for yourself, you can't do it for the world either. Lee Hayes is one of the few men I've known in this world who was not only inspiration to me, but showed me that it's possible to do for yourself what you intend to do for the rest of the world. And I wish everybody could learn as much. Shall I be wafted to the sky on flowery beds of Eve, while others strive to win the prize and sail on bloody seas. Amazing grace, how sweet
'cause you know I've been around. Here on the edge of the green fields growing and the sunlight warming all around, and the blowing of the early mist in the morning, you know that I don't hear a sound. But once in a while when a truck rolls by carrying an overload, I don't wanna go nowhere right now. I feel like my future's sold. Stand on the good land, children. You know that it won't do you in. I must have been here one time before, but I wonder where the hell I've been. Early in the morning when the sun comes up, I'm walking all around the field, thinking to myself about the city life scenes, and man, you know they ain't for real. All you got to do is stick your foot in your mouth and tell it where you want to go. End up talking to yourself sometime, alone along a country road. Stand on a good land, children. I feel like I'm bound to stay and do the same this morning, like I went and did yesterday. Yeah, yeah, yeah. Stand on the good land, children. You know that it won't do you in. I must have been here one time before, but I wonder where the hell I've been. Wonder where the hell I've been, child. Wonder where the hell I've been. Wonder where the hell I've been now. Wonder where the hell I've been. Woo-hoo. French Coast Blues. Woo-hoo.
Looked into your eyes this morning. You were far away. You must have known I was looking for you. You knew you couldn't stay. All these winds blowing on me, blowing in the nighttime, lonely, blew on over the ocean to you, blew my words away. Put on your heavenly shoes, babe, walk around the clouds. You know that's where I'm bound to be now. I'm coming with the crowd. All these faces looking at me, looking through me. I don't mind. I just seen your face so worrying. Loved you when you cry. you won't leave no tracks behind. Step across the moonlit ocean, it's only in your mind. All these thoughts just rip me open. Who can heal a heart that's broken? Like the wind that blows unspoken, blew my love away. Like a dream in the night, as the snow settles white, there's a fire burning bright in Massachusetts. And there's a house upon a hill that keeps us from the chill. And by the grace of God we will be in Massachusetts. You can tell me about the times you spent in the Rockies and on the plains. And please don't think that I'm the last to say that there ain't lots of other places in this world that still remain beautiful and unchanged, but they're just not the same. The sun comes up to meet the dawn, and there's a day that must go on. There's another night that's gone in Massachusetts. And I could spend all of my days and remain each day amazed at the way each day is phrased in Massachusetts. You can tell me about the times you spent in the Rockies and on the plains. Please don't think that I'm the last to say that there ain't lots of other places in this world that still remain beautiful and unchanged, but they're just not the same. Now if you could only see, I know you would agree, there ain't nowhere else to be like Massachusetts. And there's a house upon a hill that keeps us from the chill. And by the grace of God we will be in Massachusetts. Come on and tell me about the time you spent in the Rockies and on the plains. Please don't think that I'm the last to say that there ain't lots of other places in this world that still remain beautiful and unchanged, but they're just not the same. It's Massachusetts. Cattle prowl and the coyotes howl out on the Great Divide. Never done no wrong, just singing a song as down the trail I ride. Rattlesnakes rattle at the prairie dogs, you can hear that mournful tune, 'cause it's roundup time away out west when the cactus is in bloom. The yodel-eat-lodel-ay, yodel-eat-lodel-tee. Daylight comes and the cowhands yell, they call out every man. Throw my saddle on my old cow horse, drink my coffee from a can.
The sun goes down on the cattle trail and I'm gazing at the moon. 'Cause it's roundup time way out west when the cactus is in bloom. Te-odle-dee-lovely, odle-dee-lo-tee. Now we don't have cold weather, it never snows or rains. This is where the sun shines best, out on the western plains. Some of the boys are gone away, but they will be back soon. 'Cause it's roundup time way out west when the cactus is in bloom. Yodel-dee-lovely, yodel-dee-lo-tee. Daylight comes and the cowhands yell, they call out every man. Throw my saddle on my old cow horse, I drink my coffee from a can. Sun goes down on the cattle trail and I'm gazing at the moon. 'Cause it's roundup time way out west when the cactus is in bloom. Yodel-dee-lovely, yodel-dee-lo-tee. Of war and peace, the truth just twists. Its curfew goal it glides upon four-legged forest clouds. The cowboy angel rides with his candle lit into the sun, though its glow is waxed and glad. All except beneath the trees of Eden, the lamppost stands with folded arms, its iron claws attached to curbs 'neath holes where babies wail through its shadow's metal badge. All in all, can only fall with a crashing but meaningless blow. No sound ever comes from the gates of Eden. The savage soldier sticks his head in the sand and then complains unto the shoeless hunter who's gone deaf but still remains upon the beach where hound dogs bay at ships with tattooed sails, heading for the gates of Eden. With a time-rusted compass blade, Aladdin and his lamp sits with utopian hermit monks, side saddle on the golden calf, and on their promises of paradise you will not hear a laugh. All except inside the gates of Eden. Relationships of ownership, they whisper in the wings. To those condemned, act accordingly and wait for succeeding kings. And I try to harmonize with songs the lonesome sparrow sings. There are no kings inside the gates of Eden. The motorcycle black Madonna, two-wheeled gypsy queen, and her silver-studded phantom caused the gray flannel dwarf to scream as he weeps. Two wicked birds of prey pick up on his breadcrumb sins. And there are no sins inside the gates of Eden. the kingdoms of experience in the precious winds they ride. While paupers change possessions, each one wishing for what the other has got. And the princess and the prince discuss what's real and what's not. It doesn't matter inside the gates of Eden. The foreign sun, it squints upon a bed that is never mine. As friends and other strangers from their fates try to resign, leaving men wholly and totally free to do anything they wish to do but die. And there are no trials inside the gates of Eden. At dawn my lover comes to me and tells me of her dreams, with no attempts to shovel the glimpse into the ditch of what each one means. At times I think there are no words but these to tell what's true, and there are no truths outside the gates of Eden.
A few years ago, I took the whole family, a lot of friends, and we did a little tour to raise some money for some of the musicians down in New Orleans and lost everything during the Katrina disaster. And I was interested in that because I bought a place. Well, the last time I made some money, which was, I think, the first time, bought an old Coast Guard station down in Sebastian here in Florida, you know, one of these projects we've been working on over 20 years, you know. And we just about had it done, finally, and a couple of hurricanes, remember when the two of them come by in that 1 week or something, took that sucker down. And I was in a fight at the time with the Army Corps of Engineers or something, you know, and so I couldn't get any insurance, and so it was a total wash. So I knew what these guys were in for down in New Orleans, and I was glued to the TV. That's the new feature of the modern disaster, is that you could have millions of people watching along with you on the TV. And so I was just watching that thing. I was out there in the Gulf, and it was saying it's getting big and bad, nasty, day after day. And finally it gets to New Orleans, it's all that and more. And that's just the natural part of the disaster. Then come the man-made part. That goes on for days, weeks, months. But there's only so much disaster you can be watching, you know, on TV. And so at any rate, we decided we was going to do a little tour and help, you know, some of the musicians down there, our sort of partners in crime, as it were. And one of the groups that came with us, we did a few weeks out there on the road. There were different artists coming in and out, but one of the groups that stayed with us the whole time was a group of sisters from Ithaca, New York. And we had a great time with those guys, the Burns sisters. And I told them, I said, the next time we get a chance, you guys got to come out with me. We got to sing together. And so finally, for this whole tour, which started back in October last year, we've been working together. And so would you welcome on stage from Ithaca, New York, Jeannie, Annie, and Marie Burns. Hi, guys. Here's an old song from New Orleans. I thought it'd be a good idea on that tour to do at least one song that came from there, and I knew two. This is one of them. It was down in old Joe's barroom at the corner by the square. The drinks were served as usual, and the usual crowd was there. Now on my left stood Big Joe Kennedy. His eyes were bloodshot red, and as he looked at the gang around him, these were the very words he said. I went down to the St. James Infirmary. I saw my baby there, stretched out on a long white table. So young, so cold, so fast. 17 cold black horses hitched to a rubber-tired hack. 7 girls going to the graveyard. Only 6 of them are coming back. Well, let her go, God bless her. Wherever she may be, she may search this wide world over and never find another man like me. Just bury me in my high-top Stetson hat. Place a $20 gold piece on my watch chain to let the Lord know I died standing pat. I want 6 crap shooters for my pallbearer, a chorus girl to sing me a song, place a jazz band on my Thursday, just to raise hell as we roll along. But now that you've heard my story, I'll take another shot of booze. And if anyone here should ask you, I've got the gambler's blues.
I think I'll stay. Now and then I talk with you. Now and then you turn me on. Now and then, and when I don't feel blue, maybe I could tell you now that I really love you. Please to understand that you are there in the air. Now and then you turn me on. Now and then you must be gone. Now and then I said say so long. Now and forever. with a band of weary men. For 40 years they wandered through the hot and burning sand. And Moses went and prayed alone, the weary vagabond. And lightning wrote these words in stone. Which side are you on? Are you on, boys? Which side are you on? Tomorrow's another day to blow my blues away. Lots of folks that tell you that a man can go through life by taking what he wants along the way. But until all men are freed, each one gets but what he needs. The experience of a living every day. Every day another man reach out his hand. Every moment there's a shifting in the sand. Every whisper in the wind brings a good man back again. Settle me down in my dreams at night. Tomorrow's another day to blow my blues away.